it brings everyday activities into the here and now. I mean, instant communication is what this is about. And it can be dangerous, it can be wonderful. It just depends on how it's used.
I'm able to connect with students and be able to, if I miss a day, I'll ask them what I missed and be able to be caught back up in school. That even though I am an advertising major, they have told me that I need to be a part, like I always need to be up to date with the social media.
There are several different ways that we see effects. On the positive side, the teachers and the students can communicate using social media outside the classroom especially. I think that's perhaps, in my experience, the biggest contribution. The ability to we talk about something in class and wow, here's an example of that. And one student makes a comment and all the other students in the class can see it and share. And again, so the kind of discussion that goes on in the classroom can go on outside, which is a wonderful use.
Do you think there can be dangers to social media in classrooms?
It's not wise to do that. I mean, you're in the classroom to learn. You don't need to be twittering and blogging during the classroom activity. Plenty of time before and after classes to do that. So
I think it's neutral because it can be very positive, but then also it can be very negative on academics and actually learning what they're supposed to be learning.
But is being used in the classroom, if it becomes a distraction from what's going on, so instead of listening to this discussion and my fellow students, talking about and sharing these great ideas that they have, instead of listening to that, I'm going to look and see what my other friends are doing, when they're posting on Facebook or Twitter or other things. So if it's being used in the classroom but not for classroom purposes, that's a distraction that actually hurts.
Well, I think it's overall positive. It's all an educational tool. I think it started out to be a novelty, but I think it's turned into an educational tool.
I think it can be a huge positive, but again, it has to be used appropriately. And if it's being used by the students to talk to one another and the professor about issues that are in the classroom, fantastic. That could be a great benefit. If it's just being used and they're tracking other things and it becomes a distraction, then that's a big negative. So whether it's a positive or a negative really depends on the student and the situation.